Hello, I'm back. As promised, I was going to let you in on the books that helped me to um, become the happy person that I am today. And when I say that, I'm like, this is remarkable, to be honest with you. And I'll explain why and how I can tell that it's made such a difference in my life. But it's also the two books together really helped me reach my spiritual awakening, which helped me go through a serious transition into a higher version of myself. It helped me to overcome so many of the things that were holding me back for a very long time. And it helped me to find my purpose, um, which I am now working towards. And it helped me to remain calm, collected, and happy through basically a metamorphosis of my entire life, including the shakeups and the tower moments that came with it. Okay, so I'll go into um, a little bit about the book, each book, and then um, I'll explain to you more on how, just how much of a difference it's made in my life and in my magic and in my spirituality. It's been amazing to me because these books were written by a self-proclaimed born again Christian. And had I let that statement from the author stop me, I would have never embarked on this journey, which has completely changed my life and put it into a projection that is now manifesting my best life, which is incredible. And with all of the years of shadow work, spells, everything, and so many different types of magic too, which, you know, obviously you're going to manifest this, you're going to manifest this, but to go through this much of a change is incredible to me. And so I really want to share it. And I want to also try to put maybe more witchcraft spin to it so that we can tailor it a bit to fit into our beliefs. I guess that's the best way to put it. So anyway, without further ado, this is the first one, Mind Hacking Happiness. And it's written by Sean Webb. So make sure you get that name. And this is volume 1. And this is really the one that started it all. I mean, I could not have gone through what I did with the second book if I had not gone through this one first. And I really did the work. Okay, so it made so much sense to me. I mean, it's a combination of neuroscience, it's a combination of quantum physics, but you don't have to be a genius to get what you need out of it. You do not have to be a genius. I am a genius, but you don't have to be. I'm just kidding. So anyway, this book will just change the way you look at happiness. It will change the way you look at yourself. it basically, and it's so intelligent. I mean, it's just so damn smart. But it lets you know that like we basically create ourselves, and therefore we create our manifestations, and we also create the blockages to those manifestations. So I'm not going to rewrite the wheel on this one. um he outlines everything perfectly. It's amazing. If you do the work, you actually go through and actually, actually like, okay, well, this, I made this and this a part of myself, which is my false self. If you do the work, I'm telling you, it will change your life. It will change your life. And I know that because I did do the work all through the book. All through the book, I said, I'm going to keep my mind open. I'm going to work with this, and I'm going to see if it does anything. I know I would not be able to deal with the things that I'm dealing with right now as I'm going through this transition into my better life and my better self if I hadn't read this book. I mean, it came timely for the crazy shit that all of a sudden came down in my life. But, you know, when we're switching timelines, when we're manifesting stuff, we can, we don't always know how it's going to turn out. We don't know how it's going to happen. Our spirit team takes care of that. It could be ancestors, it could be gods, goddesses, spirits, whatever. They pretty much plan everything out and have things happen the way they're supposed to happen. And they do work with us to try to get rid of blockages and everything. I am so sure, because I swear I saw a TikTok video by this guy, Sean Webb. I saw a TikTok video and I liked what he had to say. And I was like, meh, let me go see about this book at precisely the right time that I needed to read it. And I had completed the book and the work by the time I really needed it. It's very much divine timing. And so I'm like, okay, this guy's on to something. And more people need to know about this because, and I find, especially us in the spiritual community, especially in the witchcraft community, the empath community, which we're all kind of part of the same community, same family. We, we tend to stay in our bubble with our beliefs. And if someone comes in with like, especially like saying straight up, hey, I'm a born again Christian, we won't let them in that bubble. And maybe you should. Okay. You don't have to go along with their doctrine. You don't have to go along with their beliefs. You can keep your beliefs the way they are and meld the two together. But honestly, his book, the first one, is based mostly on science. So, you're not going to have like to do very much of like bending things to fit them into your perspective of things. But I'm telling you, it's incredible. And then his second book is also called Mind Hacking Happiness. So don't get confused. The first one is red. The second one is blue. And it says volume 2. But this one is more about spiritual awakening, more about there's a lot on meditation and, you know, just, I don't know. It'll lead you to really look at things. It'll lead you to a different perspective. I think if you are like me and you work with, you know, like I work with Hecate first, foremost, the most spiritually, she's my gal. So I kind of asked for her help through the process of working through this book. So I bent it to fit in with my beliefs rather than just throwing out his because it was more, you know, he only says, you know, God a couple of times, you know, and it's like his spiritual awakening included what he felt was God. Okay. Whereas mine felt like it was source. And then all the gods and goddesses, you know, it was amazing, but it was different. It was different than his. And he'll even say that in the book, you know, that different people will have different experiences. And it's either way, if you can make it through the 2 books, do it. Do it. I can't tell you enough. I can't tell you enough. It's so amazing. Now, I'll give you a little situation of how I know how much of a profound change this has made in me. So right now, I am going through the realization that the last 25 years of my life are over. They're over. It's never going to be the same. The people who were in my life at that time are no longer going to be in my life going forward. Now, mind you, I asked for this. Probably like a year or so ago, I manifested this, or I started manifesting this. There was, you know, like you're trying to manifest things, you're trying to manifest your perfect life, your perfect good. And so every vision that I would have, every meditation that I would do, I was pretty much alone with my animals. And it's looking a lot like that's how my near future is going to look. So I kind of work this into existence unknowingly. And this is why I always tell people, be careful with your intentions. Be careful. Make sure that it is what you really want. Because you will lose people and you will find your life turned completely upside down. And I've been cool. I've been cool with this. I've been fine. I'm a little nervous about certain aspects of it, but at the same time, I'm like, well, you did ask for it. So I'm excited, you know, to see what's around the corner. You're not always going to have the answers of like, yeah, everything's going to be cool, but you will. I mean, your spirit team will find ways of telling you you're going to be cool, and you have to have faith and you have to trust in that. But some of the, you know how it is. Okay. So when people are leaving your life, it's usually for your own good. It's usually for the best. But those people, I mean, if you're dealing with say a narcissist, say just people that have been sucking your energy out for years, and you have taken that away all of a sudden. Yeah, that it's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be pretty. And I mean, they can do hurtful things, like really hurtful. Like normally that would devastate anybody else. Any normal human would be completely devastated. And you just have such clarity all of a sudden. You have clarity. You see them for what they are. You see every situation for what it is. You don't care. You don't care. You're like, I'm fine. You can't hurt me anymore. I've taken my energy away from you. And I'm not letting you into my energy. So you could take your drama somewhere else. But you know, I don't know how I'm still good. I mean, I really don't. I don't. Yeah, there's been some revelations that just even a year ago would have, I think, killed me. I lost my dog at the beginning of May, and she was my 16-year-old dog. She had been with me every day. She was the love of my life. And because I was losing these people, I had to grieve alone, completely alone. I had to go through my grief completely alone. And I'm fine. I'm okay. You know, I'm like, well, thank you for showing me exactly who you are. People that I used to think were my family. But yeah, you really start to see things with clarity, and you know, I'm still good. I'm still fine. So if you're suffering, if you're, you know, wanting help, if you're wanting to be happy, if you're wanting to be, you know, just move into maybe a spiritual awakening, if you want to make your manifestation really pop, kind of hacking that manifestation, getting rid of blockages, getting rid of things that are stopping you from your best life ever, I'm telling you, read these 2 books. Read them. And I'm not getting paid for this, okay? I'm not getting paid for this. I will link the 2 books, obviously, because I want you to be able to find them. But I am not getting paid for it unless you click on the link and buy it. And then it's, believe me, it's like pennies. So, you know, I'm just doing it so you can find the book. I don't care. I just want to help so many people like these 2 books have helped me, because there is no reason why I should be fine right now. There is no reason at all, but I am. I'm happy. I'm a happy pagan. Okay. So anyway, next video, I'll see you again. Bye.